Can we hit this?
Welcome back to the Ear Me Out podcast. My name is Roderick Grant. You definitely know who I am. And if you don't know, like I said, my name is Roderick Grant. And we have a quick guest again. You guys loved him from the last time with the MGK versus Eminem. And here we have Mitchell Griffin.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, Mitch?
What's up? How you doing today, Rod?
I'm doing pretty well. How you doing?
Good, man. Ready to talk about this. Let's
We're
go.
ready to talk about this. And what we're talking about is the whole thing with Instagram. You remember Instagram?
Of course, man. I love Instagram.
How old were you? Like 12 when it came out?
I was actually, about 8 years ago. That'd make me like 15.
It's only been 8 years, huh?
Yeah, it's only been 8 years.
Okay, so basically Instagram is leaving Facebook. So I want to just go over this real quick. We have the Instagram CEOs. This is what I heard early in the morning. So I get news alerts to my phone because if I don't get it soon enough, then I can't give it to you guys soon enough. And that's no good. So I hit up Mitch. I'm like, yo, we got to talk about this Instagram thing happening. Because I didn't think there was any trouble in paradise. I didn't think Instagram and Facebook had any type of beef, man. Is this the month of the beef?
I guess.
I don't know. So the story read that Instagram, the co-founders of Instagram, just decided that they wanted to go and do other things. It came in, they just had enough of Facebook.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They've had enough of the meddling with Mark Zuckerlizard. he does look like the lizard, though. I mean,
He really does.
Yeah, I mean, he's a cool guy. I mean, I think the person that played the Social Network, or was it Social Network movie? I think he played a better Mark Zuckerberg than Mark Zuckerberg is. I didn't know how weird Mark Zuckerberg was, but anyway, apparently due to like meddling and putting his Facebook hands on the Instagram booty, they felt a little bit uncomfortable.
I mean, yeah.
They felt a lot of bit uncomfortable because I guess the whole deal was in the beginning that when Facebook acquired Instagram was like, listen, you Instagram, you do what you do and we will not interfere. But of course we're going to reap all the revenue, right? But Facebook didn't understand how big Instagram was going to get. I don't think they did. Because if they knew how big they were going to get, they would have probably meddled in a lot quicker, a lot sooner. So just to start things off, let's go with a little bit of history of what Instagram is, when it started. Mitch, do you have that up?
Instagram was founded on October 6th of 2010.
2010. And it's funny, in 2010, I remember I started my first real sales job, and Phil was around. And he was such a jerk. I mean, I'm on this 30-day no cursing thing, but he was such a jerk because he would come and say, oh, iPhones are better than Androids because you guys don't have Instagram. And I'm like, who cares? Who needs Instagram? But secretly, I really wanted Instagram. Secretly, I was like, man, checking it every day. When is Instagram coming to Android?
That was the reason I got an iPhone in high school, was because of Instagram.
Because of Instagram, right? And I didn't even understand Instagram when it came out. I got it. It came out a year and 6 months later. Phil, was it?
Let me look it up.
Yeah, a year and 6 months later. And I was so happy. I took my first picture. It's still on there, I'm pretty sure. And I didn't get any likes. Yeah, I didn't get any likes. That's because I didn't have any followers. I didn't have any friends on it. I didn't know how it worked. I just thought, hey, you post it and everyone's going to see it, right? But
kind of like Facebook.
Yeah, kind of like Facebook. But it wasn't like that. So I'm like, whoa, I have to get followers? This is pretty interesting. This is an interesting concept. It's like an entourage kind of concept, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
And, oh, by the way, cheers on this coffee, man.
Yeah.
It's very, yeah. California forever. But,
that's some good coffee.
So, yeah, it's some damn good coffee, that Keurig for sure. So Instagram came out on all platforms, and I think in the first month, did they, Phil, was it a 1 million?
It had 1 million registered users in 2 months, 10 million in a year.
2 months, it had 1 million registered users. That's pretty big. But now that we look at it, like some people have like 1 million followers right now, right? And like one person has 1 million followers. I mean, you can name a couple people that have 1 million followers.
Oh, yeah.
Like The Rock himself, I think, has like how many followers?
Selena Gomez has the most.
Okay, let's go with Selena Gomez. I mean, she's way hotter than Rock. 143 million. So 143 times of what Instagram had in 2 months. And then you said...
in the first year, it had 10 million.
So in the first year, Instagram had 10 million active users.
That's a really big number.
Oh yeah, that's a really damn big number.
Yeah, I don't.
And I think that's when Facebook really tried to. I think that's when it caught Facebook's eye. Then Snapchat came out a little bit after and blew Facebook's mind. It started just sharing pictures as well. Then it went to videos, and then Facebook was like, "Yo, we need to buy Snapchat." Snapchat says, "No thanks, we're good." So what does Facebook do? Well, nothing's gonna stop Mark Zuckerberg. Nothing's gonna stop the Lizard Man. He decides to make his own Facebook clone of Snapchat, which was horrible.
What was it?
It was like a Facebook, like little filters. You could put the filters on there, everything like that. It was just bad. You don't remember that?
I'm thinking about it, and I do remember it
probably vaguely.
But yeah, I wasn't on Facebook until like...
I know when Mitch doesn't know something, he uses the word vaguely.
Well, I wasn't on Facebook until 2012, so...
So that bombed, and then they said, you know what, let's just go and acquire Instagram. And I think that's a really big play on Facebook's part, because if you can't beat them, buy them, right? And Instagram was the missing link to Facebook. So they bought Instagram. Facebook said, we aren't going to touch your baby. You're going to be able to do what you want to do, and we're going to let you operate within the confines of whatever parameters we set up, but you still have your baby. How many years has Facebook owned Instagram for?
6 years. They bought them in 2012.
2012?
Yeah.
They didn't even wait that long.
No,
2 years. 2 years, right? 2012. 6 years. And now they have had enough, right? I have the article up here. You might have the article up. Can you read just a little, the beginning of the article, Mitch, just to give our audience a good understanding of what happened?
Yeah, give me a second.
You can bless them with your voice real quick.
Okay, so I have an article from Bloomberg, and it basically says the founders of Instagram are leaving Facebook Inc. after growing tensions with CEO Mark Zuckerberg over the direction of photo sharing app. People familiar with the matter said that. And then it says Kevin Systrom and Mike Krieger, who've been at the company since Instagram's acquisition.
Those are the two OGs?
Yeah, those are the guys that started it.
Those are the guys that said, you know what, we're tired of being in... Did they start in a basement area, like a mom's basement? I like to know the history of these people.
Yeah, let me look them up for you real quick.
Okay.
But I do know when they first started, there was only 13 people that were working on it. All right, so when he first started, he started working at Google. It looks like he spent Google's 2 years working at Google.
Google Gmail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that, he went to Bourbon, which looks like it does a lot of like Facebook games and stuff like that.
Yeah. Note sharing, dubbing at Bourbon. Okay. And that's how Systrom met Mike Krieger, Instagram's co-founder. Krieger was an enthusiastically early Bourbon user. Despite the pair didn't know each other, they had both participated in Stanford University's Mayfield Fellows Program, which educates students in successful failed startups and gives them internships with established company and startup of their choice. So, I mean, they were pretty set up. I mean, these guys went to really good schools. They worked with really great companies, not taking anything away from them, but these are smart guys. These aren't just like, hey, let's randomly just invent something. These are smart guys.
Yeah.
So the fact that they came up with Instagram, and I'm also going to say the success of Instagram was because of these two.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And Facebook coming in and saying, hey, you know what, they probably said it like this, we've seen what you can do. We've hung out for 6 years. We know all your secrets. We've learned from you. We want to change this and we want to change that. You think if Facebook didn't want them to leave, they would have left?
Oh no, they definitely wanted them to leave. That's the way that this is all looking.
Right. Because if Facebook didn't want them to leave, Facebook say, you know what, I'm sorry, we'll back off, run your stuff. Here, let's amend the contract or whatever we did and make sure that you guys feel secure working here with us as a team. But I think Facebook wanted to run them out. I think Facebook had a little bit of hubris, right?
Yeah.
I think Facebook flew a little bit close to the sun and they're like, hey, our wings haven't melted yet. We got this. But you know what's funny? These two guys, they left together. Package deal. That's friendship.
That's real friendship.
That's bromance, man. I can only aspire to one day have that type of broship with somebody else. And Mitch, you're probably thinking, well, aren't we bros? Yeah, we're bros. But I'm talking about like, yo, we would leave Facebook hanging kind of bros.
Yeah, I don't know if we're on that level yet.
I don't think so, but we're not going to rush it.
No.
We'll take our time.
Slow and steady.
So anyway, They both leave, and they're talking about starting another project, which I think is really exciting.
I actually have Kevin's statement pulled up.
Okay, get me that statement.
Yeah, I'm ready for it when you are.
I'm ready. Let's go. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? They're ready.
Yeah, they're ready.
They're ready.
All right. So Mike and I are grateful for the last 8 years at Instagram and 6 years with the Facebook team.
Right.
We've grown from 13 people to over 1,000 with offices all around the world, all while building products used and loved by a community of over 1 billion. We're now ready for our next chapter. We're planning on leaving Instagram to explore our curiosity and creativity again. So that right there, that's like, okay, something's going on. They're ready to go back and do what they were doing before.
I think it's a nice way of saying F you, Facebook. We're better than you, and we're going to go do our own,
new Instagram.
And I'm really excited because you know me, like I get giddy with this stuff, like technology, apps. I love competition. So when someone's coming out with something new, I'm like, yo, Facebook, you better get on your A game. Snapchat, you better get on your A game. Because everyone, like all these companies, they get so fat, Mitch.
Right.
And you know how I am about overweight and people that aren't healthy and they're not taking care of themselves. They need to take care of themselves.
Yeah.
It's like you get in a relationship with a boy or a girl, and then when the other person decides like, hey, we're in love, I can gain a couple pounds. Yeah, you can gain a couple pounds. But then something happens. You start to change from the person that you look like to someone else. And the person that was with you, they thought they were dating you, but now they're dating someone else.
It's weird.
It's weird, right? So they get they get comfortable, and then they start complaining. I think that's what really happens in relationships, right? Guys that stop trying a little bit too hard. They stop trying once they get the girl. Girls, they stop caring once they get the guy. Usually it's the guys that stop caring, I think. Yeah. I don't know. But that's a topic for another discussion. Comment below. And real quick, if you like what's going on so far, please hit that like button and smash the subscribe button real quick. But back to what we're doing, Mitch. Back to what we're talking about. I'm excited for this new venture. Like, yeah. I want in.
I definitely want in.
All right. I want in. I want to go give them $10 right now.
Let's do it. I'm about it.
No, I want to invest $10 right now.
Yeah, I'm with you.
How do we do this? This is causing a stir. Like, do you think we're the only, like, we are not super smart? We're smart.
Well, yeah, we're smart.
I think we're pretty smart. Right. We're smart enough to set this up, right? But there's other people who are probably already talking with them. Like, yo, we don't care what it is you do. It could be the next Pornhub. We just want in. Like, you've hit a level of notoriety, like a level of just
famous.
Like, you just hit that level. And by the way, can we hit that? Can we hit Instagram? Can we hit Instagram and Facebook real quick? I forgot to add that in the beginning, but can we hit that? I think we've been hitting it.
Yeah, we've been hitting it pretty hard.
All right.
So there is more to this statement.
Oh, I'm sorry about it.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'll just sip my coffee.
That was a good part to talk about right there, though. That for sure.
For sure.
So, what they said, again, they're wanting to leave so they can start to other creativity and their curiosity. So they're going to be building new things that requires that we step back, understand what inspires us, and match that with what the world needs. That's what we plan to do.
Got it.
We remain excited for the future of Instagram and Facebook in the coming years as we transition from leaders to 2 users in a billion. We look forward to watching what these innovative and extraordinary companies do next.
You're giggling.
Yeah, that's just
getting you.
That's crazy because it's like the guys that started it and they're just like, oh, now we're just normal people.
Right.
Like,
what?
Right.
Yeah, we're normal. And you know what I think? And this is so awesome in business. Nothing is the same as when you start your business. Like the grind, the investment, the effort that you're putting in. It's totally different feelings, exhilarating, right? And they were at the height. And to be able to step away from the height, the monster, right, called Facebook, and say, yo, we created Instagram and it became a giant, and you bought us and it became an even bigger giant. Now we're stepping away from our baby and going to go make another baby. And this baby is going to grow up even better and it's going to whoop our old babies. You know what?
You want me to say the word?
Oh, you can say the word for me.
Yeah, their new baby's going to beat the old baby's ass. That's for
right.
sure.
That's right. Damn, this 30-day thing, man.
I got you, man. That's what I'm here for.
It's so hard for me not to use profanity, but it's progress makes
perfection.
But I'll never be perfect.
No one's ever perfect.
No one's ever perfect. And neither is Instagram, neither is Facebook. Because I'm going to tell you, this is what's going to happen. Instagram co-founders leave. Who's going to take their place? Who's going to be the visionary mind? Who's going to be the one to help keep them on top? Because all Facebook wants to do is keep Facebook alive. And they want to use Instagram, in my humble opinion, they want to use Instagram as a life support, as an IV just trickling in, connected to the EKG, going beep, 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 and then that's all. It's feeding it. It's feeding Facebook. Instead of letting Instagram become its own beast. I think that should have been the best fit, but you know what? I'm not the social media guru. I still miss MySpace.
I never even had a MySpace.
I know, I just gave my age away. And don't say it out loud, Mitch.
I'm not going to say it.
Don't even think it
Don't
out
worry.
loud. You're thinking it.
I'm not thinking it.
I heard it, right?
You can hear my thoughts now. That's okay.
Mitch, you didn't even have MySpace, but you were on my top 8, just so you know.
I appreciate
top 8.
that,
It's
man.
a big deal.
I've heard this.
I dropped my ex-girlfriend off the top 8, and that's what caused it. You know, I put you on my top 8. She lost her spot. Breakups. But I mean, let's talk about MySpace lost to Facebook. Facebook was about to lose to basically Instagram in terms of, because look, Facebook started it, did it right, I think. MySpace started it. I'm not going to count Black Planet. I don't know. That was that.
What?
Yeah, that's something else. And then Facebook built on top of that, right? And then they had what? You had posts, pictures, and video on Facebook. What did Instagram do? We're just going to master the pictures part of thing. What did Twitter do? We're just going to master the instant notifications part of things. And they blew up with that. So I don't know what Mark's plan is going to be. I don't know.
Are we going to talk about like how Vine was in there for a minute?
Yeah, go ahead.
Taking
Throw
over?
it in there.
Yeah, because like you said, like we got the Messenger, you got the pictures, you got the posts, the videos. Like that's why Facebook bought out WhatsApp.
Right.
Like that.
WhatsApp is huge too.
Yeah, and like their
Shout
CEO left.
out to all my international people. Shout out to all my international mommies. Because without WhatsApp, I would not be able to say WhatsApp to, you know what I'm saying, Mitch?
Right.
I would not be able to communicate. My phone bill would be astronomical. And shout out to my dad. You got to stop messaging me on WhatsApp. You have a United States number, Dad. You keep hitting me up on WhatsApp. Come on. Use your phone the normal way. Come on.
Yeah, like, and I was looking that up too because like I know WhatsApp's owned by Facebook as well.
Right.
And I actually found out like, hang on, let me pull it up really quick in my notes. Right. But WhatsApp, like their CEO left pretty recently too because he was sick of it. And he actually ended up like, this is how like low he went. He put like hashtag delete Facebook on his like leaving post.
Damn.
Yeah. And it says the split between Facebook and WhatsApp founders, John Coombe, I think that's how you say it.
That's fine.
Or Jan Coombe and Brian Acton.
He's not here to defend himself.
Yeah. The split between Jan Coombe and Brian Acton was so bitter that Coombe and Acton reportedly gave up $400 million and $900 million in respective stock rewards just to get out.
That's crazy. Let us out.
Yeah. And then going and putting like hashtag delete Facebook.
Yeah. Let us out. You could keep the car. You could keep the house. You could keep half the dog. Just let us go.
Keep half the dog.
Just let us go. That's serious. So I want to talk about the net worth of Instagram. And it says it's 1.4 billion US dollars. That's a lot of zeros.
Yeah.
Facebook net worth, though, is $70 billion. Now, how many billions does it take to come up with a good idea to have it grow and make billions? Nothing. Just two geniuses who respect each other and have what it takes to go and make this new product, which I'm really excited about. But if we're talking about the business of Facebook, I think Facebook just became like a bully.
Yeah, I can see it.
But then again, it's just business. They don't care about your feelings, right? They don't care about how you feel. Like, no, is this going to make us money? And I think when we just go to if this is just going to make us money, we step away from the real why of the reason like users should use your platform. And when you step away from the why, you'll never run into the what. The cool thing about Apple, and oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying this, is because Apple began with why, which is a weird way of going. Like everyone says, well, what do we do and how do we get there? So why should we do this? Apple started with why. I think Facebook needs to come back to its roots and remember its users. It should learn from the mistakes of Snapchat. I think Snapchat is still learning from their mistakes. Remember the crazy updates and everything like that? Everyone's like, F this. That's what drove everyone to Instagram. Instagram stories came out. I was like, yo, this is bootleg. This is the most bootleg crap I've ever seen in my life. Like I posted something on Snapchat and I posted on Instagram, like bootleg version of Snapchat. And then you know what? Instagram was just humble. It's like, haha, yeah, okay, yeah, we're bootleg right now. We'll take it. And you know what they're doing? They're taking notes. What don't they like? All right. And then they start creeping up higher and higher and higher. And now they have 400 million active users on their Instagram stories. Users on Instagram, 400 million daily active users. Snapchat, 173 million daily active users. Almost 60% of Snapchat users are under the age of 25. only 15% of the users are above 35. I'm under that. Right? On the Instagram side, more popular among women than men. I guess on those booty pictures for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not mad. Be popular. Be popular. And among those below 49 than those above. So under the age of 49. Okay. Content types for Instagram: stories, images, and video, curated, high resolution, and polished. For Snapchat, content types is stories and snaps, raw and unfiltered, which is funny because it's hella filters. People want to look like they're filters.
All the time. Like
all the time.
Difference, right?
The discoverability, public profile and engagement, user-generated content for Instagram. For Snapchat, little info on profile, private snaps, and replies. You know, I think this is more popular amongst the men because they send their secret little, what pics all over the place. Engagement level on Instagram is 28% higher view rate. 28% higher view rate for Instagram stories than Snapchat stories. Engagement level for Snapchat, average unique viewers per snap fell by 40% after Instagram stories was launched. Wow. Analytics, Instagram Insights for business profiles, many free Instagram analytic tools. I know this because I've used them. It tells you what you can use and what can help you grow your audience.
Snapchat. Need to look into that.
Snapchat. No native analytics. Snapchat actually gives you analytics when you hit a certain level, but most people don't know that because they haven't hit that level. But it does give you analytics. I know that level. And ads, yeah, they both have ads, whatever. I just, I want to know what you think. I want to know how you feel about it. Apple CEO got taken away. I mean, he didn't leave. He passed away, unfortunately, and someone else had to step up. How's that guy doing?
Who, Tim Cook?
Yeah, how's he doing?
He's not doing too bad. I mean, they just released, the new Apple iPhones.
But do you feel like they've lost the vision? The vision wasn't Tim Cook.
A little bit.
A little bit, right?
Not like a whole lot, but enough to where you can notice it. That's for sure.
Right. But in this time, they lost two people, two visions, two people that become the vision. They're gone. And now they're going to become your competitor. What are you going to do about that? You have two problems. Now you have to focus on the direction of Instagram, and now you have to focus on your competition that's coming at you.
Yeah, and I was looking, I didn't see anything about anyone taking over for Instagram yet.
Right.
They haven't even thought that far. Whereas
no.
the guys that used to do Instagram,
right,
they're already 30 steps ahead.
Right, 30. They planned this out. They pre-packed their luggage.
Yeah,
and then they head out. But I want to know what people think. I mean, when you think Facebook, you think old people showing off their kids, their babies, their dogs, your friends getting married, showing off the ring, then 2 years later getting divorced real quick. Getting divorced with the quickness. That's all I see on my Facebook stories, and then you see people complaining and whatever. Instagram, it was just so pure. It's just a picture. It's a picture. It's a video. Picture says 1,000 words. A video says probably 1 million. I don't know. But Instagram kept it pure. And that's something. Facebook is just too much. I think I go to Instagram. That's what all the young people use Instagram.
I don't know anyone without an Instagram or a Snapchat.
The only reason I'm on Facebook is because Gary Vee is always saying, you need to use Facebook. You need to use Facebook. You need to use Facebook. And listen, the guy's a genius, and I'm not gonna go against what he's saying. Fine. You want me to use Facebook, Gary?
I got you, Gary.
I got you. I'll use this Facebook. Ugh, it's so gross. I love Instagram though.
Yeah, Instagram's the best. And
shout out to Philly Phil over there, Philly Cheesesteak, aka PG3, aka Philip Gray III. No correlation with ancestry towards the throne, but that guy got me hooked on Instagram because he made me want it so bad and made fun of me every single day until I got it. But I mean, maybe I'm on the Instagram bandwagon. Maybe.
And now you use Instagram more than he does.
Yeah, I super use Instagram more than he does. I'm winning on Instagram right now, But real quick, Mitch, so they have your Instagram. What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Mitchellitis.
Like at the disease?
Kind of like the disease, except I call it the disease of being awesome.
Oh, okay, I like that. Mitchellitis, at Mitchellitis. And your Snapchat is what?
It is Mitchellitis as well.
Okay, and mine is Roddy Rowe. And at the same time, it's at Roderick Grant on Instagram. So shout out to Instagram. I want to know what you guys think. More of this might come up. I have no idea what else is going to happen. But I'm really interested to see what the two of them are doing now, what projects they're working on now. I'm really interested to see how Facebook responds. Yeah, just at the end of the day, I think we hit it. I always love to hit it. And it's always fun to hit it with a buddy. You know what I'm saying?
It is fun.
Did we hit it?
I feel like we hit it
We
pretty
hit that?
hard.
That's right. That's what I'm talking. All right. So, guys, you take care. We appreciate you listening to us and earing us out. And once again, don't forget to smash that like button and smash that subscribe button. Hulk smash that. And we'll see you on the next episode of Ear Me Out.